Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I created this mint green cut crease with the green glitter on top. If you want to know how I got this look, then you guys know. Stay tuned. Keep watching. We're going to start off with priming our face. Well, actually I moisturized. And I'm going to take the Dose of Colors Ice Cream palette and I'm going to take the color Cone and I'm going to use this shade as my transition color. Then I'm going to go into the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. You guys know this is my favorite palette by now. I'm going to take the shade Nuts About You and I'm going to place that on my transition color. Then I'm going to go back in the Dose of Colors palette. I'm going to take the shade Fudge and I'm just going to work that into my crease. I'm going to start off light and then I'm just going to build slowly. You guys, my eyebrows are never sisters. They're always like first cousins or second cousins. They never match. On getting these cousins to be sisters. Then I'm going to go back into those brushes that I used previously to lay those colors down. And I'm just going to go and blend out. Then I'm going to go into the Morphe 35N palette. I'm just going to use a black eyeshadow in that palette just to give my eye crease or the crease of my eye some depth. Then I'm going to go back and I'm just going to buff that out and get everything clean. Yeah. Then I'm going to go in with my MAC Prolong Wear concealer in the shade NC42 and I'm just going to carve out that crease. When carving out the crease, you always want to take the crease line or where you carve out the crease, you always want to take that a little bit above your natural crease. And once you come to the end or the outer V of the eyelid, you want to bring it out and you want to extend the, I'm going to call it a wing. You want to extend that wing and kind of like flick it up like a wing liner. Yeah. And after you get your desired shape, you can always go on top of that line with that same brown or black or whatever color you want to just darken that crease back up. I'm going to take a nude shadow from the 35N palette and I'm just going to set that concealer in place so that I can go back in and set down the mint green shade, which I'm going to do right now. And this shade is out of the Ice Cream palette and it is mint. I think that's the shade mint. Yeah, this is a really pretty color and I've really been dying to do this color or use this palette, and yeah, I was pretty satisfied with the outcome. This is a bold look, but I like it. I like bold. I like different. Yeah, I liked it. It came out really nice. And as you can tell, I'm using patting motions just because I want to pat that eyeshadow all over and I want it to be as bold and as bright as can be. Then I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer and I'm going to tap that all over my eyelid where I want to place the glitter. And I'm actually going to do this in sections. So yeah, I'm going to use the glitter primer, and the glitter that I'm using for this look is from Eye Candy Cosmetics in the shade, what's the color? The color is Sour Apple. That's what color it is, Sour Apple. This glitter is so pretty. It has like green and like gold reflex in the glitter. It is really pretty. I've also been dying to use this glitter too. Now I'm going to go with my Smashbox Photo Finish primer for my face. Then I'm going to use the new, well, it's new to me, the Smashbox Skin Foundation. I think that's what it's called. I'll leave it for sure down in the description box. But yeah, I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend all that in so everything is nice and flawless. For filming purposes, I speed the video up just to cut time out, but you really want to take your time and blend these things out, like the concealer and the foundation and the eyeshadows and stuff. You want to take your time and blend those things out. That's how you get really a nice outcome of the transitions and everything. You just really want to blend everything out. And one thing is, before you set your concealer under your eye, make sure that everything is blended out well, because the way you set it is how it's going to stay. So remember that. The way you set it is the way it's going to stay. You always want to set your foundation too. Even if you don't have to set it with a translucent powder, you can set it with another foundation powder. You can just set it so that it stays a long time, especially if you want to go out and you want to do something and you're going to be outside in the sun or just out period for a long time and you want to stay flawless. Set your foundation. It can be a light mineral powder, it can be whatever, but you just want to set it. So after setting my face, I got a little washed out from those translucent powders. So I'm going to take the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish powder and the color Dark. And I'm just going to swipe that all over my face and bring back some color. Then I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown bronzer. Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Deep 4. And I'm just going to contour the hollows of my cheeks, the forehead, the temples. What I didn't show was I did the jawline. Then I'm going to take the chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced and I'm going to contour my nose. For blush, I went in with one of those bronzy shades out of my Vida Luxe blush palette. And then I'm just going to set my face so that all those powders and everything can come together. Taking the Cover FX, custom dropper enhancers, I'm going to just dab those on the highest point of my cheeks. This is actually a liquid highlighter. And I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. If I would have known before that once these drops or once this liquid dries it's hard to move, I would have did it in sections. I would have did one cheek at a time. So note to self, one cheek at a time. And then after this, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in the shade So Hollywood. This shade is so pretty. I mean, I was gagging. It was pretty. The Cover FX drops are also beautiful. Like, those alone will do the trick. I'm telling you. I think I'm in love with these two. But as you can see, I had to kind of like tone it down because I was like really blinding myself with these drops and this highlighter. So I had to blend it out. Finishing the eyes off, I just went back into that ice cream palette and I used the shade Fudge, the bottom on the bottom lash line, and then I used Nuts About You. Then I went in to create my wing and I used the AMC INGLOT gel liner in the number 77. I like to leave clips of me doing the inner kind of cat eye, I guess that's what it's called, but I like to leave a few clips of that because when I watch people's videos, I don't see too much of them showing them create this inner cat eye, and I always wondered how to do it, and I just kind of like learned on my own. But I like to you know, leave that in there a little bit to show how I do it and how, yeah, it comes out. This day it kind of gave me a hard time, and I had to just kind of like work it out. But you guys, I hate my eyebrows. I really hate that eyebrow. I think that's the one that's always giving me the hard time. But yeah, I like to leave that, you know, this clip in so that the eyebrow just gets on my nerves. Sorry, you guys. But yeah, I want to keep the clips in to show you like some of the stuff that when I see videos, what I like to see or what I don't see. So I never see people do that inner eye, that extended inner cat eye. So yeah, I hope it's not the best view, but hopefully it works and it helps somebody that want to know how to do it. For lips, I'm going to take the Jordana lip pencil, and I'm going to use it in the shade brown. And then I'm going to take the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipsticks in the shade Babe Alert. This concludes the look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this look. I love this eye. I love the way it came out. So like, comment, and share this video. Most importantly, subscribe to my channel. I am so appreciative to you guys. I can't stress that enough to you guys, so I think I'll just tell you every time. But yes, thank you for your support and supporting my channel. Yeah, subscribe, and thank you. Until next time. Mwah.